Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Of course, my name is Nick, and here we do talk toys, pop culture, and or general nerddom of all kinds. And sometimes, just sometimes, when there's other adventures to be had, like this past weekend, we do talk a little shit about other subjects. Now, what I'm referring to, of course, is we've just come off the heels of Scarefest 16 in the year 2024. What is Scarefest, you might ask? Scarefest is a convention that happens around October of every single year. They've been at it for a very long time now. It is one of the largest horror and paranormal conventions in the United States. It does happen in Lexington, Kentucky at Central Bank Center. The site will be thescarefest.com for more details on that, and to purchase tickets, of course, when it comes back around, and for any guest announcements. And of course, they have Facebook, social media, things like that. You can meet your favorite horror celebrities there. You can purchase wonderful, wonderful things from vendors, as I will show you later. And I personally would like to thank Adrienne, Brandon, Nicole, and Wes for inviting me and the wife out so we could film this year. I hope to do it again very soon. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much, and thank you for putting on this epic show so people like me and people who absolutely love horror can come by and have a absolutely fantastic weekend. You guys are the best. You guys always have been. I started out working security for Scarefest a long time ago, and now I'm doing media. So again, like I said, guys, I appreciate every single thing that you do. You guys put on an amazing show. You really do. So again, Scarefest 16. What happened? Who did I meet? What did we get? Did we get any footage? Did we get any interviews? The answer to all that is yes. I certainly did. So if this is the kind of content you like, I would urge you guys to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you know when I post more. That way you know what's coming down the pipe, because there's always something different on this channel. We try to keep it diverse here. We do conventions, haunts, toy reviews, travel, toy hunts, concert footage. We do a little bit of everything, and it's a hodgepodge of just everything that we like here. So if that kind of thing is your bag, go ahead and do that for me. We are 100 subscribers away from 5,000. Guys, I never thought in my life that a channel I started in the pandemic to just kind of show off some things that I like would ever get this far. And I thank every single one of you who comes back and watches. I thank every single one of you who have subscribed. You guys are amazing, and you guys are absolute legends. That said, let's go ahead and check out the montage from Scarefest 16. So guys, now that you've had a small preview of what Scarefest is, let's go ahead and talk about interviews. we were actually able to interview several people, the wife and I were, about several things that are important to them at Scarefest and why they do them. These are vendors and people that show up to make people happy. Cosplay for a Cause is the first one. Let's go ahead and check out the interview with them. So tell us a little bit about what it is and what you do.
Okay, we are Cosplay for a Cause Foundation. We are a 501c. Everything that we take in goes back to the community. We support Blameless Children, which is for children of recovering addicts. We support Greenhouse 17, which is for abused women and children. USA Cares, obviously for the vets. We provide free entertainment to local charities and try to put smiles on faces.
Nice, very cool, very cool. How long have you guys been doing this?
We have been together for roughly 5 years now, coming up on 6. Greg Rex was our founder. Lee Davis, Elizabeth Redding got together and decided, hey, this is what we want to do. And then here we are. I've been with the group roughly 4 to 5 years and just enjoy what we do. Putting smiles on faces back in the community. Ultimately, everything goes back to a moment of innocence. Just like I said, I can't put into words what it means to put a smile on a kid's face, or in this particular case at Scarefest, a little horror. But that's what it's about. I just can't stress enough how much this group means to me. So much so, my wife and my grandkid are both part of this group.
Where can we find you guys on social media?
We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook. So, like I said, we have a card. Here's a card.
Thank you.
All our information's on the back. You can reach out to us. And if you don't want to talk to us, we always love comments just to hear if you enjoyed our cosplays. Just tell us.
All right, awesome.
Can people donate to you all?
You can donate. You can donate costumes. We actually have. I don't know if you remember Frank. He used to walk around the con all the time. Sadly, Frank has passed. But we do the costume drive in his honor.
Nice.
And any costumes we take up this weekend will be donated to Greenhouse 17 and the children there. We have Venmo. So just any way that we can take physical donations. We'll take donations offline. Just please reach out and give us.
Awesome.
Anyway.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so
very
much,
much.
sir.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. No problem.
All right, you all have a great evening.
All right.
Thanks for listening.
All right, guys, so that was Cosplay for a Cause. I think it's a great cause myself, and if you guys want to look them up on their social media. If you guys want to join them in their cosplay and making people happy, I'm sure they would be welcome to have you. And let's talk about another interview. We were able to interview the gentleman that created a movie. This movie is called Sloth House. It is about a sloth named Alpha that in a sorority house murders a bunch of women. It is absolutely fantastic. It is a comedy horror romp. We watched it the other night, absolutely enjoyed it. So let's hear more about Sloth House.
Yeah, what's up?
So tell us a little bit about the movie.
Sloth House is about a killer sloth.
Awesome.
No.
Awesome.
Sloth House is about a girl who's obsessed with technology, and she desperately wants the admiration of her peers, so she decides to get a sloth to be the house mascot at her sorority, not realizing that sloths can be actually horrible killing machines. And then she sort of gets her comeuppance and all that good stuff.
So tell us about Alpha.
Alpha's sweet and sour. She's super nice, she's super kind, she's super cuddly, but if you piss her off, she's basically invincible. I think she could kick the shit out of Chucky personally, but I'm a little biased. And she's quite violent and quite creative in the way that she puts down the hammer, as they say.
Very cool, very cool. Where can we find the movie?
Sloth House is on Hulu, Disney Plus. You can stream it. You can order copies of it online. You can buy DVDs. You can go to slothhouse.com. Basically, Google it. There's a million places to see it, and look out for the sequel. We're gonna hit that pretty soon.
Nice, nice.
CGI, or how did you
So,
just create
so
this?
it is. This thing is almost 100% practical effects. It is a puppet. So we actually worked with a wonderful creature company called Creature FX out of Los Angeles. They built an animatronic puppet that requires 5 people to run it. So very difficult. You got 2 people moving the little remotes, and you got 3 other people working the rods. But for those of you that are Sloth House fans, there are 3 Easter eggs where Alpha is actually a digital sloth because we couldn't put a puppet up really high in the air. That'll give you a clue as to how to find it.
Very cool, very cool. Well, I thank you for your time.
Appreciate you. Yeah,
and I look forward to watching this.
Absolutely.
And another wonderful cause yet again is the Wolf Run Wildlife Rescue. Let's hear a little bit about it.
I'm Mary Kindred, and I am the head hooper scooper for Wolf Run Wildlife Refuge. We started about 39 years ago in Jessamine County, and we're still there. And our goals are to save as many lives as we possibly can. So right now we have 32 wolves, 4 coyotes, we have white-tailed deer that are blind, born blind, and turkeys and red fox and just anything that needs us.
Goodness.
We're a USDA licensed facility. We're a nonprofit, and all of our support comes from just like people like you that care about animals. And we were fortunate enough to be sponsored again this year by Scarefest, and that's what the Wolf Selfies are all about, is fundraising, making people aware of us, what we're doing.
So do you have a social media website, or?
We do. It's wolfrun.org. Yeah.
And who you got back there?
That is Nayeli. And we rescued her when she was a couple of weeks old. We took in Nayeli and her brothers and sisters, who were all still with us at the refuge. And Nayeli turns 11 in March. So she's been at Scarefest since she was a year old.
She is gorgeous.
She is perfection. And she's like the biggest blessing. I know I'm going to cry. She's such a blessing to us. I mean, no, you could never, ever get a high-content wolf dog to behave like this. So I feel like we're doing something right, you know, to have that, you know.
And can people go on your website and make donations?
Oh, please, please. We can only do what our supporters allow us to do. I mean, really, it doesn't grow on trees. We're not supported by anything other than people that are animal lovers and believe in what we do.
Thank you, and thank you
so
for what
much.
you do.
And personally, the wife and I feel that no Scarefest would be complete without interviewing Haunters Against Hate. They have a really wonderful cause as well, so let's check out that interview.
So just tell us who you are and what y'all do.
Hi, I'm Paul Lanner. I am the president and founder of Haunters Against Hate. It's a nonprofit organization that was formed 8 years ago after the Orlando Pulse Massacre. And some negative speech that was made in the haunt industry was born Haunters Against Hate. And in the past 8 years to date, I have raised over $80,000 for LGBT youth across the country.
That's amazing.
That's what the organization is about. You can go to hauntersagainst-hate.com and read about it. There's a series of books we do called the Book of Haunters, which features haunters around the world and how they got into the industry, and they're a fun read. Volume 9, which was about female haunters, last year won a competition, was featured on a billboard in Times Square for a whole week. So, pretty awesome.
That's amazing. And are you guys centrally located, or are you located
right
all
now,
over?
currently in Chicago, but relocating back to Lexington next month.
It's wonderful. And as you can see, he's got merch and everything, so visit him online. And want to thank you for
My
everything
pleasure.
that you do.
Anytime.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
And for our final interview, let's talk about FrankenCon in Knoxville, Tennessee. You guys need to check this out. It is a budding horror convention in the Knoxville area. We were able to talk with the gentleman about that, so let's go ahead and check that out.
All right, just explain who you are and what your con's about.
Well, my name's Richard Yule, and I run FrankenCon alongside my friend Corey. And it's a horror convention, but we try to do a little bit of a twist as far as it's kind of a throwback to the old days of horror cons where it's in a hotel, and we focus on 80s and 90s stuff.
And where's it located?
It's in Alcoa, Tennessee, which is technically 20 minutes from Knoxville, but it's at the Hilton Knoxville Airport.
Awesome. And when is it?
So it's May 9th and 10th. It's a Friday and Saturday, but we do have a pre-show party with Rhonda Shear. We've got Kelly Maroney, and we've got Michael Berryman coming. So a lot of guests, we have a lot of vendors, and it's, like I said, May 9th and 10th. We run till about midnight, showing movies and just having a good old time.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, it's FrankenCon TN, as in Tennessee.com, and you can follow us on all of our socials that way.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, darling.
Oh, thank you.
Alright guys, so what did I get when I was at Scarefest? Who did I meet? What kind of haul did we possibly come back with from this convention? Well, let me tell you. The first haul we're going to come back with is I was with Fantastic Horror, and they make props for cosplay. So I was able to pick up my new hacksaw, which is an actual hacksaw that's just been weathered. Has a little bit of blood and gore on it, some rust. The blade has, of course, been dulled, so it's not going to cut anybody. But pretty fantastic, pretty accurate to the Terrifier films. Got the bloody tape on the handle, everything like that. And of course, I was able to pick up these stellar sunflower shades for that. Now, my dumbass forgot these on the way home from the first day, so I did not bring them back for the cosplay the second day, but this was definitely in my Art the Clown garbage bag arsenal. So, Fantastic Horror, guys, if you don't know who they are, look them up on their social media. This prop is absolutely fantastic. And it will go on the shelf on display with the Art the Clown stuff, as well as these after Halloween. I may actually pick up the Immortal Masks Art the Clown mask to perfect the cosplay. But man, I had so much fun taking pictures with people while I was cosplaying. It was absolutely a blast, and whoever took pictures with me, if you watch this video, post links to your social media below so I can check it out, because I did not have my wife take pictures while I was taking pictures with you guys, because I felt like that might be just a hair rude. So, hacksaw fun and sunflower shades aside, let's check out the autograph haul. Alright, so who did I meet when I was at Scarefest? Well, let me tell you. I got to meet Richard Brake, which is, you know, absolutely one of my favorite actors ever. After seeing Rob Zombie's 31 and then seeing 3 from Hell, Richard Brake is a fantastic actor. His portrayal of Doomhead absolutely ran chills up my spine. The speech from the first part of the movie 31 is fantastic. If you have not seen that, movie's a solid 9.5 out of 10 in my book. Find it online and watch it. I think it's on Hulu. I think it's on Netflix as well. Not positive. Let's go ahead and check out the second one. I got to meet Reggie Bannister from the movie Phantasm. He's everybody's favorite ice cream man that joined the fight against the tall man. Phantasm as a kid scared the living shit out of me. Still absolutely love that movie to this very day. Phantasm always going to be in my top 10 favorites. And I was also able to meet from Phantasm a Michael Baldwin and Bill Thornberry, which of course is Jody and Mike. 2 really awesome gentlemen. Mr. Thornberry told me a story about how he taught Mike to drive the actual car when he was younger. Fantastic, fantastic meeting them. All 4 of those gentlemen, fantastic. Thank you so much for being nice and signing these. You guys are amazing. Now, what everybody came to see as the bread and butter on this channel is going to be the toy haul, of course. And I was able to pick up the Mythic Legions Figura Obscura Frankenstein's monster. About $100. Picked it up at a vendor booth there. This is going to get a review on the channel most definitely. Always been a huge fan of Frankenstein's monster and the story behind it. Of course, the Mary Shelley book. Not so much the Universal Monsters movie, which makes a lot of people sad when I say that. But the Frankenstein's monster story is fantastic. And of course it does go with the horror and Halloween genre. I'm going to set that aside and I'll show you the last thing I was able to pick up when I was there. let's go ahead and punch in and take a look at the Scream Greats Trick or Treat Studios Pumpkinhead Demon of Vengeance. This is an absolutely epic figure, guys. The only problem I'm going to have with it when reviewing it is, of course, the fact that it is not articulated from the waist down. Excellent figure, tons of detail, cost me about 60 bucks, but an amazing figure and piece in the collection nonetheless. Pumpkinhead still in my favorite top 10 movies of all time horror-wise. If you haven't seen Pumpkinhead, I highly recommend that as well. So guys, that was it. That was the Scarefest video for that was the Scarefest 16 video. Again, I would like to thank Adrienne, Nicole, Brandon, and Wes for inviting us out to film. You guys are always awesome. And I always love coming to Scarefest and doing that, of course. And I hope to come back next year. So if you guys watch this, definitely, I want to come back and do this again. I didn't get any interviews with any of the celebs. I was unaware that they would do them, and I felt rude asking. So next year, I might do that as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you know when I post more. Of course, if you like my other content, the concert footage, the travel videos, the toy reviews, the toy hunts, there's always more of those shenanigans coming down the pipe as well. And guys, do good, be good, stay legendary, and I will see you in the next video.